happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Careth's vessel. My old mentor. Admiral Careth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Careth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Darkside Revan, Jedi Consular / Soldier Hybrid. We are about to be taken on board the Leviathan, which means we're going to have a very interesting story segment with a very good plot twist.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion. These things lead to the dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Careth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
So here is an interesting little bit where you get to pick who will come and save you from the Leviathan. You get Mission T3, Jojo Lee, Candaris, Juhani, HK, or Zalbar. Although I don't think you can pick Zalbar. What happens if I try to?
Is that wise? We need someone inconspicuous for this task, and Wookiees tend to draw a lot of attention, especially from arresting troops. Maybe you should go with someone else.
Yeah, the game will not let you do it. So here you can. It just really depends. You could use Jolie, you could use Jedi or Candaris, but I think I'm actually going to go with HK.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate. Answer. That is possible. My reserve power supply is a prototype yet to be tested, yet I can attempt this task, if you wish.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Careth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship.
Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are. Your loyalty is as fickle as ever, I see. Malak will find that amusing, though I seriously doubt he will want you of all people at his side. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you. You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you saying? Physical pain is nothing compared to the suffering of the galaxy if Malak should defeat the Jedi.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Karth will suffer. You expect me to fall for such a transparent ploy? You travel halfway across the galaxy with someone and you expect me to believe you feel nothing for each other? I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
No, don't say any more.
An excellent beginning. I'm glad you're being reasonable. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters. A brave front, but your feigned indifference does not fool me. Your masters are eradicated, along with any hope of someone rescuing you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Why? Why are you telling him this?
You should be grateful, Bastila. He is sparing you agony beyond comprehension.
Words that betray the Jedi Order bring me
I'm a woman.
torture ever could.
Just saying.
Tell me,
I'm not a man.
do you find out about the Star Forge?
No. How could you betray the Republic like this?
I find your willingness to cooperate pleasing, though it seems your answers are quite upsetting to Karth. Not to worry. We are almost finished here. The information you have given me has been most useful, but I fear our session is over. Lord Malak will want to continue with this line of questioning himself. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost. This is not a matter to joke about. If there is one thing we can learn from Saul, it's how the power of the dark side can corrupt even the bravest of heroes. I'm sorry, forgive me. Snapping at you like that won't help our situation. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Tara's, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing? We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back. Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival, and to report the results of our interrogation.
I only wish you'd been able to resist the Admiral's questioning. I hope the information you revealed does not bring the entire galaxy under the dominion of the Sith. Your attitude disturbs me. Such selfishness is a sign of the dark side's taint, and it does little to fill me with confidence in you.
Forget about it, Bastila. It doesn't matter anyway. I've known the Admiral a long time. I could see that he already knew the answers to the questions he was asking. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
It's HK time! Before we do anything, I need to level you up though. Right, let's give you more repair. And do I have everything? Yes, I have Mandalorian Heavy Pistols, 63, plus 11. I've got Flamethrower, Advanced Stun Ray. Right, let's try and stun you first. Brilliant! HK, you're amazing. Oh, Advanced Flamethrower. And an Energy Shield level 2. Got a lot of droid parts in case we decided to go for a droid for this part and you hadn't properly really equipped your droids up until now. But why would you have not done that? We're going to go for the Advanced Flamethrower here. And we'll take the Energy Shield level 2. Oh, a decommissioned droid. How many parts do I have? 5, not a lot. Leave that. And a footlocker. Stun Ray construction kit parts. Good stuff. I could probably do you now. Optimize your weaponry, your targeting systems. Activate your shields and put you in repair and patrol mode. And you're going to help me out quite a bit, I think. So obviously, you could have been all goody good and light side and avoided answering any questions, but where's the fun in that? You could have got Karth tortured. But like I said, they already know the answer to the questions. They were just toying with you, really. That was my kill. Stealing my kill, man. Decommissioned droid. Right, where am I? I actually forget the layout to this area. Right. I like how they just don't care that you just betrayed the Republic and the Jedi. They just don't care. They're like, oh yeah, be careful, I don't want what you do. Hurt yourself after being tortured for so long. Oh, and that's your patient gear. I think this is what you do where you go if you use Canderous. You end up in this med bay here. If you go HK or T3, you end up down here in the droid maintenance area. So let's use these guys. Right, what way do I want to go? I actually really forget the layout of the Leviathan. We're just going to explore. Wait, that's the detention area. Locked. I can't security it, can I? Impossible. Right, okay, that's a no. That is a big no. Oh, the droid is killing people. That's good. And I get experience for it as well, so I'm not missing out on XP by using that droid. HK is awesome. With dual guns, come on. Dual wielding pistols. Oh, we get the starboard sail key block. That'll be handy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so this is the brig terminal right here. We get a storage container. Computer spikes and parts, because you most likely will need them. I don't think HK has very good skills. I think he's more of a combat droid. T3's a little bit better suited to this. Yeah, HK's computer is only 6. Still decent though, it's still decent. Open detention area, can't do that, we don't have enough spikes. Access security cameras, the barracks. I can't do anything there. The cell block. I can't do that either. Detention area. Can't do anything there. Nah, I can't do anything. And let me guess, I need to slice the computer each time. That is annoying. Do I have anything that boosts? It probably wouldn't even matter if I did. Alright, where? Right, so we want to avoid the barracks. Clearly, we want to avoid the barracks. I think I can open these. I can.
Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo Tonkin Ba no Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Jiyokaku Uba Baska Dwana Hava Yun Patisa Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo Tonkin Ba no kun netsag Tong hitwama ag iinko tune Portang himwama ji aki inkotun Tong jiskadosoki kopa bono nakachu.
So the icebreaker gives you infinite spikes on the brig terminal, which is what we need because we have crap everything. Now these Rodians in here are insane. So when you open the thing, they obviously attack you. But free experience, right? HK, you're getting your ass handed to you by Rodians. This is embarrassing. I actually have to use a construction kit on you. Embarrassing, HK. Embarrassing. Now there's the barracks. We obviously will not be going there. For now, anyway. If you're playing as Jolie, I think you end up down here. And then you mind trick your way out or something like that. Now what is down that way? I don't think we want to go that way. I think we want to just reunite with our party. So let's use the icebreaker. And we can do everything. We have 99 spikes. I wish I had this for everything. Let's upload your schematics, open detention area, why not? Let's look, can we do anything here? No, we cannot. Cell block, can we do anything? Let's release the cell floors, even though we did all that already. Oh, and that triggers an alarm, which means all those Sith come out. Damn, I forgot about that. They come out and they're like, what? There's no one. What? Emergency riot system. That gasses everyone. They should all die. They're all dead. That's worth doing. That's worth doing. Right, I think that's me for the icebreaker. That sound of like multiple Sith troopers dying is amazing. Right, let's loot these guys. HK's done a great job. I was a little bit skeptical of how good HK would be for this section, but he's done okay. More Sith pass cards, even though we don't really need it. Alright, perfect. Now let's go and free the gang, and then we'll end the episode. Right, so the gang is all in the detention area. So we'll free the gang, and then we'll end the episode before we go up the elevator, and then next episode will be we'll be going into the next level of the Leviathan. Been a long episode, and most of it has been me being silent because cutscenes. I'm hoping to get a good chunk of the game recorded today. That's my hope. Right, the detention cell is open. Detention terminal. Unlock everything.
You may be a droid, but when this is all over, I'm gonna see the Republic gives you a medal for your part in this. If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malak's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord. Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship, and I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
You better come with me and Karth. The others can find their way on their own, but we might run into trouble. We'll need you and your powerful Force abilities to deal with it. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Did you see that close-up of me? I look evil as frick, man. I am evil. It's a nice touch that we have the Manan space thing there. That's a nice touch. I think all of our gear is actually in one of these lockers. No, that's 2,000 credits. That's all of our gear. Put all of our gear in one locker. Right, before we do anything, let's level you up. How do you have your stuff already on? Treat injury. And feats, what do I want to give you for feats? I think you really do almost... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to give you. Master Rapid Shot. Bastila. Treat injury and awareness. Why not? Just do that. In terms of force powers, I'm sure this is going to be very useful for the rest of the game. I'm 100% sure of it. Let's give you... I can't even give you stasis field. Let's give you... Let's give... I don't know. Force armor, there we go. I'm the only one that isn't equipped. It's just me that's unequipped now. Right, what was I wearing? Dark Jedi Master robe. I really miss Kalinord's armor. But stupid power restrictions. Blah blah blah. Power restriction. Blah. Radio. What did I have? I had the Verpine for my saves to weld, and I can't get any. I really need to get some kind of implant feat because it's really needed. We'll get a Sith energy shield. Where's that? And now where's my lightsabers? Give me my lightsabers. I think that's mine. And the short lightsaber here is mine. Perfect. And everybody else is all set up. Now, are you? Yeah, you get the Karakin. Let's have you have an Arcanian, and a Sith, and a... Do I want you to have saves, or do I want you to be immune to mind affecting? No, Sentinels are already immune, aren't they? That's true. What are you? I'm going to make you immune to mind affecting, because... Oh no, wait. That makes you immune to mind affecting, never mind. Yeah, just keep that, I suppose. Car, you've got your blaster, Bendak's blaster. Let's give you 2 Sith energy shields because they're just much better than the actual normal ones. And you're immune to critical hits, great. You get Davik's visor. That's great. And Bredrick's gloves. Okay, we are all good to go for the next episode. I am ready to destroy the Sith. None will survive my onslaught. I will run the ship to the ground if I have to get my revenge. See these 2 lightsabers? They're going to cleave through everyone on this entire area, this entire ship, if that's what it takes. I'm due a level up actually, I really could use a level up. I really want to get drained field, like field drain. I really want to get that. I really miss Calo Nord's armor. Like, it was just so badass on me. Why does Drain Field have to... The only reason I'm not using it anymore is because Drain Life is armor restricted. That's literally it. Oh, crap.
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry. We'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
Oh, that's actually fine. Right, but I'm not going to go up this elevator this time. We'll go up this elevator next time. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.